Yeah, just... Alright, so for winners round 2, we have Junior JANKS versus DarkMatter.
It's going to be the Jigglypuff versus the Dedede. I'm excited to see how this matchup is going to play out.
Now, there's one thing I know about both players. DarkMatter hates the Gordo, especially online. He hates the Gordo.
But this is not an online tournament.
Right, I want to see how that factors in. But also, I know that Janky does not like the Puff.
So this is going to be a hard matchup for both players, is what you're saying. There's going to be high tension.
Yeah, I mean...
Maybe people are going to be sweating a little bit.
I mean, if Janky does a great job spacing out his hammer, realistically speaking, Puff doesn't really have a way in there unless you...
Look at that shield damage right off the bat.
Pound does an insane amount of shield damage. Okay.
Okay. DarkMatter is trying to open up Janky for the combo. Now, we're going to have to see whether or not Janky is able to set up the ledge trap situation and use his disjoints in order to keep the Puff at bay. Because if Puff is famous for anything, it's absolutely blowing up characters. If DarkMatter manages to find the connection with that up air or that pound into the sleep,
or down air.
Stocks are going to be going flying left and right.
Even if you're as a big boy as DD and
the jab reset into the thing. Is that going to be the thing? That's the rest. Yes.
There's the first stock, and that's
beautiful play by DarkMatter. Unfortunately, Janky doesn't get the command grab on the way down.
Unfortunately, that was missed space. He might have wanted to be reverse, or he wasn't disoriented coming off of the Halo platform.
DarkMatter is playing so hot right now. He's not giving. Oh my god, another rest! It's not gonna kill quite here. Puff might lose a stock here. Yep. To the side B, but that's okay. He got so much damage.
That's so much extra credit.
It could have been devastating.
I respect the attempt. That was very high risk, high reward, given the percent differential right now. He could have ended DarkMatter. And
DarkMatter is not letting Janky set up his zoning whatsoever. There's barely been any Gordos in play this game.
DarkMatter does a great job getting around that forward tilt, which is generally a really good tool against Jigglypuff in this matchup.
You can tell that DarkMatter is making Janky extremely uncomfortable in this matchup.
And he rolled in. Just DarkMatter recognized he wasn't in position. He didn't commit to the rest. This is
163 on that Dedede. That Dedede is any Puff aerial away from death at this point.
This is kind of...
The pound! What an option! I was not expecting that. The spike just barely misses. Into the forward smash. This is an aggressive game from both of these players.
Both players are swinging.
DarkMatter's gonna get the connection.
DarkMatter is actually doing a fantastic job smothering Janky. He's not allowing him to he's not giving him space to use the Gordo. And that's taking away a big part of his kit.
Yes, as soon as he does, though, you notice how Puff had to respect it. She's forced to shield. Oh my god, that connection was crazy! DarkMatter!
Sour Spot forward into rest?
DarkMatter! You do that to your friends? That was insane!
So for commentary's sake, he does this for friends if he loves them.
That was a very convincing victory from DarkMatter here.
Extremely convincing.
What do you think the adjustment is going to be for Janky here?
I'm trying to think. Like, I think his, for one, he didn't really have enough space to use the Gordos. But whenever he did, I felt like DarkMatter was able to just get right past them.
He had to get past them, but he also had to respect him at the same time. There were a few connections that I saw where the Gordo came in pretty clutch and saved him out of a tight situation. So I think that Janky might need to adjust and try to play a little bit slower and force the Puff to respect his options a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree. Janky does need to play a little bit slower. Now, it's not... Generally speaking, you kind of want to play slow, especially when someone's trying to smother you, and you don't want to try to press buttons in order to match that. You want to try to bring the game back to your own pace where you're comfortable yourself. If he's playing at a pace where he isn't comfortable, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, what I was noticing from Janky is that he was really fishing for those spikes throughout the game and going for the edge guard against Puff, which is very hard to do. So I think he's going to try to have to play a bit more neutral base and respect the Puff aerials, not get as smothered. He really needs to shield those forward airs and punish Puff on the cross-up.
Shield the forward airs, either that or do mix in some retreating aerials a little bit more as well. Especially he's got that hammer. He has the means to keep Puff from touching him at all, really. He needs to stay within that burst range, but that was unfortunately, that was a well-spaced back air. Just timing of that back air was a little bit messy.
Ouch, he's trying to go for that command grab, but Puff is just maneuvering around it expertly. DarkMatter is going to start opening up the penguin here.
He wanted to roll in, 100%.
Never roll into Puff. That is the first thing you learn about Smash Brothers. It's been true for 15 years. Never roll into this character, or it will spell your doom.
We got Janky here throwing out numerous back airs in a row. None of them hitting, unfortunately.
Janky committing to that motion grab is not really working out for him. He needs to start using the hammer a bit more. That's where he's finding those connections. DarkMatter just finding
stealing the stock.
Edge cards. They're so on point right now.
I'm not sure if that command grab is really netting JANKS a whole bunch.
It's getting him free damage, which is nice on Puff, because she does die pretty early, but she can just jump above it so easily and punish him for it almost every single time.
So oh, that was a really good B reverse.
DarkMatter is not going to take the bait. However, the up tilt is going to kill her at around 100%.
113% on a stage like FD.
Oh, the ladder! No,
DarkMatter
combos.
DarkMatter does not care.
Jinky does not die quite yet. Finds a nice connection here.
Nair into up tilt. That shield looking mighty small, but this is a tough situation. Manages to get back on stage. All right, so Janky's now back on holding center stage.
See, every time that Janky is trying to go for that command grab, Puff just floats and does the fair in the air. Beefy back air is going to secure the stock here.
So for that command grab to work, he needs to condition his opponents to be shielding a lot. Now, there's one thing that Puff likes to do more than shield, because her shield is basically her health. Oh my lord!
Another bridge combo? That was an uncharacteristic SD from DarkMatter.
I think he was bending it all on that play.
DarkMatter playing
out of his
confidently, I would say, if he's able to throw a stock away like this. Is he gonna get the reset? Almost did. I think he had the jab lock here, but he didn't quite react to it immediately. That sling.
Is that it? Oh, Janky is panicking.
The SDI from Janky was actually pretty good in that situation.
Yeah, he was able to get out of the down tilt quite nicely. Jump air dodge from DarkMatter, getting out of the way of that up B.
Command grab from Janky. Janky's going to try to be applying as much damage on Puff as he can right now. He is starting to throw out these Gordos to space the Puff out. Now, we have to see whether or not he's going to be able to use
that was a high-risk play. I'm not sure if it's necessary at this point in the game.
Nice dodge from the Puff here.
That is a rough situation!
Nice play by DarkMatter.
Well played by DarkMatter.
2-0.
A very convincing 2-0. Oh boy. That was exciting. That was a very exciting game. Thank you, boys.